What's up, sarsaparillas? It's your girl Sassy J, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, guys. It's time for another Love Island review. But before I get into today's video, I'm just going to ask you guys to give the video a quick thumbs up. Yes, guys, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you get updated every single time I upload a new video. So, guys, I'm not going to lie, the talent show was tonight, and they have talent. I think it's probably the best talent show in the past few seasons. Comment down below if you agree or disagree. Let me know what you think, because I actually feel like they did good. I mean, Scott wasn't the best singer. I feel like he did kind of okay in the first verse, but then I think Nerves got the better of him in the second verse. But you know what it is? I love that everyone just kind of joined in and kind of helped get him through it. But do you know what I mean? I don't think they did that bad at all. I mean, Molly, I was impressed. That split, listen, I can't hula hoop to save my life. Okay, I tried. I really tried. I even tried with that hula hoop thing that I bought, and that was the best I could do. So for her to like actually do that and juggle them both arm and then do the split, honey, okay, gotta be flexible. And I was like impressed with Ella B's one as well. I'm not gonna lie. She's more flexible than I thought she would be. And she's actually done really, really good. So I just feel like they all did good in their talent, to be honest. So Ella and Jess did a dance. And it's actually not bad. They had little moves and stuff, you know what I'm saying, with a little lap dance at the end. I feel like they did good. Sammy, I felt like Sammy had so much energy. And I'm not gonna lie, okay, I gotta give that to him. I actually enjoyed watching Sammy. And I think I enjoyed it mostly because of his energy. Do you know what I'm saying? He literally had a really good go. And that thing at the end, like, I always see people do it, I could never do it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really the most talented person out there, so I'm not gonna judge. But I feel like I was actually impressed with his purely because of his energy. And we also learned something new about Locken. He played Frisbee for England as well, like 10 years ago, he said. And he actually did really well. I think he knocked off everything, didn't he? I think he knocked off every single bit that he threw. The thing, the Frisbee, it looked like plates to me, to be honest. But he knocked everything off. Who else? What was my favourite? I think my favourites, you know, would be Whitney and Ty and Molly one. What's his name? Zach did really good, like with the basketball and stuff. I actually like that. And do you know what? The part that cracked me up the most is when he said he needed help to do it. And Ty was like, pick me. Like, I was cracking up. I felt like, do you know what I mean? If that was not planned, that came in at such a good moment. And that made me laugh so much. But these islanders, it's fair to say they have talent. Obviously, the roast. Let's talk about the roast. Leave it to Mitch to do a roast. And I hope this doesn't cause any friction, any problem, any arguments in the villa, because a roast is a roast. A roast is not meant to make you, you know, it's not meant to be praising you without kind of like dissing you at the end of it. Anyway, so I feel like, especially the one that he said about Scott was my favorite, because that rhymed and that made complete sense. Obviously, there was times where it was just like he would say something and they were like looking at him and it's complete silence. Like, it was very awkward. But you know what? I just, you know, it's Mitch be Mitch. Like, Mitch gonna bring the roast, okay? And he did bring the roast. The whole roast dinner. I don't know if it was funny though. That's the thing. I don't know if it was, I mean, there were bits of it that was a little bit funny. But I don't know, you know, it could have... We could have done better, guys. But I feel like what he said in the roast will potentially cause some issue later on. They're probably gonna pull him up or something and be like, oh, you shouldn't have said this. Obviously, you could see on Molly's face. And I'm just like, come on, get over it. You know what I'm saying? It's the roast. It's meant to be like that. It's not meant to be something that, you know, you make somebody feel good about themselves and praise them or whatever. It's meant to be literally having a go, taking a piss. So I really hope they don't kind of hold him up for that. But anyways, let's talk about the chat between Mitch and, what's her name, Abby. I feel like, here's the thing. I feel like, you know, Mitch was probably feeling bad because, you know, hearing from the outside from his mom that, listen, it's clear that Abby actually still have feelings for you. I think some part of Mitch still likes Abby. I honestly feel like some part of him still likes her and he still kind of cares. Even though he handled the situation really badly, I feel like a part of him still cares for her and he just wanted to make sure she was okay. But Abby, for the life of Abby, will not Even the stuff that she keeps repeating, like, mum, I was telling my mum, like, no, not when you treat me and disrespect me like that. Honey, just let it go, babe. You know what I'm saying? You've told him so many times, I'm not going back because of how you treated me and disrespected me. Let it go, because if 2-2s and you guys come out the villa and you guys end up with something, mega compa your page, I'm gonna say, listen, you know what they say, never want him back. Sure. But anyways, I feel like she should just leave it, let it go. You don't have to keep bringing it up like that. And I feel like the reason why Mitch pulled her up is because he probably just cared and he just wanted to, like, you know, check up on her in that way. I feel like that, guys. I don't know. Comment down below, let me know what you think. Obviously, it became a bit awkward when Ellaby approached. And I feel like that kind of pushed the conversation to a different direction from where it was going to go, because I feel like it was going to go into a better direction where maybe Mitch probably like say to her, like, you know, I do actually care for your feelings and stuff, and I wanted to make sure you was okay. But I feel like with Ellaby there, Ellaby's presence, he just kind of like, oh, I need to cop out of this, I can't do this, especially with Abby trying to act like she doesn't care, but she obviously do, because it bothers her so much. And on the topic of Abby, guys, I'm really feeling for the girl, because I feel like to feel the feeling of being rejected, it's not a good feeling. Do you know what I mean? And I just feel like this is gonna have a really devastating effect on her and her self-confidence and self-esteem, because I don't know why Scott is playing with this girl's feelings. Scott has no interest in the girl. None whatsoever. Did you see his face when she was doing her talent, when she was doing the balloon stuff? And I actually think like she did some good balloons, because that dog was kind of cute. It had a long tail, but it was kind of cute. I can't do that, so I can't even say nothing. But I felt so bad for her, because even when they complimented her on the makeup and stuff like that, she was like, you know what, I went for a clown because I've been feeling like a clown lately. And I felt bad for the girl. The way Scott kept looking at her like, oh, like he's got the ick, like he just like, oh man, I can't, just go away kind of situation. Even throughout the talent show, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you could see his face. Like, please tell me I'm not the only one that saw that. Please tell me I'm not the only person that saw his face expressions, you know, when it came to Abby in that talent show. Before she even went up, even when she was sitting next to him and she was laughing and stuff, it's just his face. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel bad for the girl, because he keeps saying to her, let's go slower. Dude, you're already, listen, even a snail, it looks like it's going like Usain Bolt compared to you and how you're moving. Like, I feel like, here's the thing, he was going to sack it off completely. He's told her before that it's not like we're going to sack it off. But he told the boys that he was done. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying to Lockin. Oh, Lockin, I wasn't going to cut it off completely. Yes, you was. You was going to do that until your family came in, gave you that little nudge to say, listen, man, just try and ride with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Just tell the girl, if you're not interested in the girl, you're not interested in the girl. It's fine, but don't lead her on. And I think everyone can see in the villa that he's leading her on. He's not being honest, and I do not like that. I feel like, just let her know. Let her feel the hurt right now and pick herself up. You know what I mean? Like, walk away with any dignity she might have left in the situation. And I feel like Abby needs to get a grip as well. Like, listen, if a guy is showing you, if he's telling you that I want you, but he's showing you in his action that I can't stand you, what are you waiting for? What are you sitting around waiting for? Because he's basically said to her, you're moving at the quickest pace than I am, and I want to take it even slower. You're not even holding the girl's hands. How much slower do you want to take this? You don't spend no time with her. You don't sit with her. You're going to say you're not going to sit with her the whole day. But, bruv, you're not even sitting with the girl. Even Tara was saying, I feel like Scott would rather sit with the boys or sit with the other couples than to sit with Abby. And it's just obvious, like, he's just not into her. But at the same time, he's trying to hold on to being in a couple because he feels like, you know what? People might actually like me and I might actually be able to be in with a chance to win in this, being in a couple. And I just feel like, just let it go, man. Let it go. Like, I feel really sad for her. I'm not going to lie to you. Low-key, I still feel like her and Mitch would make a good couple. I don't know what you guys think, but I actually feel like her and Mitch would make a good couple. But I feel like even if Mitch's head could turn in the situation right now and go back to her, it wouldn't. It wouldn't, because I feel like she keeps burning them bridges. You know what I'm saying? She keeps saying things out of her emotion, and because she's so impulsive, you know what I mean? She doesn't really think about the stuff that she's saying. She's so hurt that she's just like, she's just spreading all that feeling, that emotion around in the villa, to the fact that, listen, I'm never gonna get with you. I'd never go near you. I don't even want to be friends with you. But in reality, it's the complete opposite of what she's feeling. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if she wasn't kind of like putting those vibes out, maybe Mitch would have ended up like going back to her. I feel like he would have probably even considered it but now obviously it's too late, but I feel like she was the one that kind of blocked that. I feel like they could have gone back together, but she's blocked that in the way that she's behaving. But I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I feel bad for the girl. I don't feel like, you know, she deserved to feel rejected or to feel, you know what I mean, unwanted or unloved. And I feel like that's not a nice, it's not a nice thing to see, you know what I mean? It's not a nice thing to watch that somebody is very hurt and very kind of low, and, you know, watching their self-esteem just slipping away from them. It's not a good thing to see. What I will say though, guys, I'm moving on to Ella OG and Whitney. I just love that little conversation that they had, like just talking and just vibing and making a big joke of their little spat that they had. Like, I feel like that is just typical sibling kind of thing. It reminds me of me and my brother when we used to argue, and right after we just literally had a physical fight, a physical tumble, you know, he would come and be like, sis, did you cook? You know what I'm saying? So literally, I feel like these two are literally just siblings, and I just find it so cute, the conversation, the fact that they're able to laugh about it and just make joke and light of the situation. So that was actually really good to actually watch. What else happened, guys? I don't think anything else happened tonight, you know. Comment down below, let me know what you think about the whole Scott situation and Abby. I don't know, man. I really feel it for her, guys. I feel like it's just so hard to watch. It's hard to watch, man. It's hard to watch. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to watch. But I don't know. I don't know, guys. I feel like at this point they might as well just go home, because I don't see anything getting better for her. And I think Scott is just not gonna be honest. I feel like Scott is at the point where he doesn't even wanna be around her. He can't even stand to look at her. I feel like he just see Abby as a one big major ick. You know what I'm saying? And he's not being honest about the situation. So just stop lying to the girl and just be a man about it, and just tell her how you feel, and just basically help her to move on, because she's still going to hold on to it. If you're telling her that, no, I just need to move at a slower pace, but I am interested, she's still going to hold on to that hope, even though her heart and her intuition and her soul is telling her that you don't want her. So I think he needs to do that and let her go, let her free, because she obviously doesn't want to let herself free away from the situation, okay? She doesn't want to cut herself away from the situation, okay? I don't know what's wrong with this girl, but somebody need to kind of shake her, okay? Whitney was trying to talk some sense into her, but once again, she goes back to what's his name, Scott. Whitney was saying this, honey, you gotta go by what you're feeling as well, because you feel it. And if you feel it, your intuition is telling you something. It's a gift that we've been blessed with, our intuition. Follow it. Leave that man alone, because he don't want you, honey, okay? Leave him alone. Gosh. But anyways, guys, I don't know. I don't think there's anything else for me to talk about in this episode. I like their performances. I feel like they did really well compared to the past Islanders, especially in the last couple series, because I will never get over India with that recorder. I will never. I will never, honey. So I feel like they did very well. But anyways, guys, if you got this far in the video and you haven't yet thumbs up the video, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, guys, welcome. Once again, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you get updated every single time I upload a new video. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video. But for now, keep it sassy-licious.